Well, hello everyone. What are you doing? Welcome back to Subnautica on PlayFrame, though. We're going to go to the Aurora. This peeper's going to mind the base, I guess. You're in charge while I'm gone, Blinky. Before we go, though, I'm thinking since torpedoes are feeling a little unimpressive at the moment, let's change our loadout here. No torpedo. Maybe instead, let's tuck these away. Instead of this, what if the solar charger is nice? I feel like storage is going to be actually even more helpful potentially. Storage module. If we add that in there, and I don't know where oh, there it is. Just kind of on the outside here. Cool. Not a lot of space, but enough space one could put some, like, backup equipment. Like, if I wanted to still bring the radiation mask, I could. We could store some, like, emergency food or water in there. Or an emergency beacon. Or, like, heck, just a handy way to, like, hey, I've been picking up a lot of stuff. I'm still not done exploring. Let me drop some of it off in here. That's pretty handy. And I believe, unless I'm mistaken, we could, if we wanted to not have, I don't know, if we didn't want to have the hull reinforcement or more depth, we could put more of these probably for even more scanning or for even more storage potential. What other modules are there, come to think of it? I think there's one or two we haven't tried yet. Like, this increases engine efficiency, but I feel like if I'm gonna do this, I might as well use the one that just makes it recharge automatically. Sonar could be interesting. Let's give that a try. I'm curious. Maybe instead of hull reinforcement this time, or actually we're not going to be going deep down this time. Let's just do this instead. Just to try it out. Drop these off. Here we go. Okay. Let's give it a shot.
All systems online.
All right. Ooh. Excuse you. Hey. Go away. Weirdo. So, what does this do for me? I guess it reveals terrain somewhat if you're in the dark. Huh. Could also reveal position of threats, maybe? Huh. What direction? Oh, I'm going exactly the wrong way. Let's keep using this as we go, though. I'm curious. What benefit does this provide? It could be that it could send data... Like, it could send data back to the base, or it could be that there's a chip I could equip in my suit. Or I could, like, get more of a readout from this or something. Okay, good for revealing threats in the distance. That much I can now see. That's helpful. So that, if nothing else, when you're in murky water. Noted. I guess that's worthwhile in, like, niche use cases, but in those cases, helpful. Spadefish egg discovered. All right, our next egg hatched. Cool. And it could be there's even more murky or otherwise very difficult to explore and navigate environments. Oh, and also see, like, you can see the life pod there. That would have been... Goodness, it got dark on us real fast. Is that the eclipse? I feel like that was the eclipse. But yeah, like, I would not be able to spot that nearly so easily without this. So I guess that's kind of its benefits, just spotting stuff more clearly at a distance that would otherwise be trickier. All right. Neat. Okay. Leaving you here for now. We're going exploring. Through a much easier to access door. I wonder if there's value in scanning more infected. Even though this one could bite us, which is probably not great for us, but, you know. Kind of seems like no. Works for me. I got stuff to do. Wrecks to explore. And loot for all they're worth. Now where's my new entry point? Here we are. Let's get this equipped. There. Grab. Release. Grab. Come on. Out of my way. Yeah. Beautiful. And now we're going to be needing this as well. Come on. Clear out that fire. Good enough. Okay. Where does this take me? Did I find this before? Like, I've definitely been in here. I recognize this room. Did I realize that I'd found another way out? I was discovering a lot of things that day. I could easily see myself having found another exit. I think I did. Or maybe it was like very on fire, so I was like thinking, I can't get out there right now. I guess I hadn't found it because fire and stuff was blocking me. I'm gonna grab this. But cool. It's a nice, shorter route in here. Back to exploring it then. I feel reasonably confident. There are some rooms and things that I didn't check out yet. Probably closer to the entrance, if anything. When I had like several different directions I could go, but the episode was already going super long, so I'd ceased explorations for the time. Yeah, let's start heading back toward our other entrance. See if we find anything new to investigate there. Can I scan any more stuff here? It'd be amazing if I could. Not really seeming like it, though. A bunch of the prawns were hanging up just right over here, though. I wonder if any more components wound up in the water beneath. I'm gonna swim around a little bit just in case. Yeah, not seeing anything. Although, boy, really glad all this arcing electricity is reasonably harmless unless you're, I guess, really close to it. I'm grateful. Very. Okay, I'm not finding much in here. Let's press further in. Pretty sure I scanned all the things to be seen here. All the things. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I investigated all of these pretty thoroughly. But just to be safe. Careful. For the road. Can't get into cabin 2 from here. None of these are, like, repairable, right? Doesn't seem like it. I don't think putting these out is gonna allow me in here, but since I'm here, kinda seems like no. Oh well. Elsewhere. Did we end up going to the drive room? I feel like we must have, but just in case. Yeah, this is where, yeah, all this was, and then I fixed it, and yeah, okay. Can I get over there? Just to be sure. Sorry, I know we've been through a lot of this already, it's been a little bit. I want to be as sure as I can that I've not missed anything super important. No signal, check data cable. I feel like we might have done what we need to do in here. Have I gotten in here? I don't know. I think I must have. Yeah, I think it's probably, in fact, how I got in here to begin with. I've just came at it through a more complicated, through a more complicated route. We might actually have exhausted the contents of the Aurora. I was hoping to find some more prawn or, some more prawn or what's it called? Cyclops components in here, but we really might have cleaned this place out. What if we did spend a little bit longer on the outside, seeing if we could find more entry points, though? Because this alternative entry point hasn't really, like the one we found and came in through this time, hasn't really changed our situation much. It just led us into another room we'd already reached by other means. Ow. What if there is some other opening somewhere that can get us to other parts of the ship we haven't seen yet? Feeling a little unlikely at this point, but not impossible. Yeah, not seeing a whole lot more for doors so far, but I'll swim around a bit. Maybe to other sides of the ship as well, just in case. Just in case they are hiding something cool from me. Whew, this wreck is huge. Admittedly. And you could comb over it for a very long time without, like, fully surveying every inch of the thing, but I am starting to suspect that I might not have any other entrances to find here. It's like other bits and bobs, like wreckage like that to find, but we're kind of back toward the stern now. And even though there is the occasional place like this where you can get up and walk around a thing, which is cool, on the whole, I've been running into a lot more places that have kind of like invisible collision and the sorts of signs that suggest, okay, this is not really a place you are meant to be wandering. So we kind of might have covered this place. I'm starting to think. Yeah. I'll keep an eye out as I circle around back toward the sea moth, but I think we might have successfully auroraed. You know, that said, although, so like we're at the stern of the Aurora now, just kind of near the thruster exhaust area. This might be a great spot to leave a beacon. Because we do still have that other life pod that I need to find in relation to the stern of the Aurora. So we could just place this here for ourselves and not have to come back here when doing that search. It just might work. Trying to get through here sneakily so as to not get eaten by something. Ooh. Although, Cyclops bridge fragment. Don't mind if I do. Nice. One more of those and we could find ourselves in possession of a pretty cool toy. Might even be another thing to scan back there, but air is important. Come on. Oh, fine. If we're going to be that way about it. I'll have that, and then... guess who's staying put? Did that work? Yeah, it did. I need air. I need air, and then I need what looked like more neat fragments down below. What if we could find ourselves in possession of a rad submarine? Oh yeah. Summon all up and moving again? Don't make me put you back in timeout. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. What a little stealth mission we're getting up to. Ooh. That is exactly what I need at this time. I feel like there's going to be more Cyclops parts down here. Oh yeah. Engine. Okay, well, we've got all the engine parts, but we did find a bridge part down here. And that leads me to think there'll be more. Oh, we're doing it, huh? We're doing it, huh? Look who's stuck on geometry, punk! Ha! You suck. You just take a second to cool off and think about what you didn't manage to do. Loser. What do we got here? Honestly, even if we get eaten down here, can't take away all the cool stuff we're scanning, can ya? But just in case, let's not give you the chance. How are we doing on parts, by the way? Like, we got Cyclops bridge and engine. Cyclops itself, we've not found anything. Might need to explore around other places for that. If we'd found even, like, fragments of it out and about, I would keep searching in this area, but the fact that we've completed the other components and not found one of those suggests to me that I may need to be looking for those elsewhere. Boy, this stasis gun does good work. What do we got here? Power transmitter. I think that's the thing we're using to, yeah. That's the thing we're using to get power from our thermal stuff toward the base. Did I go in here? It's really hard to keep my shipwrecks straight, but I would hazard a guess that I have not. And our little grump shark is throwing its tantrum over there, so why not? Repair. Beautiful. Let me in. Anything noteworthy in here? I mean, I know how to make beacons. Thanks, though. I wonder. Don't suppose we could move those. Maybe? No? Wait? Maybe. Might not be anything we can get inside even with the stuff moved, but... It was worth a try. Well, hang on. Hang on. More stuff, maybe? Sea glide. Come on now. Come on, we can do better than that. Sea glide, give me a break. Yeah, not much going on in this one, I don't think. But now we know. Anyway, back to the moth. Hang on. I might have scanned something that kind of had this glow trail, but doesn't look like it. Scan it. Enzyme host peeper. A peeper specimen was observed emitting a faint fluorescent enzyme trail and engaging in unusual behavioral patterns. Peeper is actively approaching other creatures, including predators. The specimen's host to a bacterial infection. However, the infection is currently dormant. Peeper's stomach cavity contains an unknown enzyme of foreign origin. Chemical analysis of enzyme bears some superficial similarity to the stomach enzymes of larger predators. Contact with the enzyme appears to inhibit the symptoms of the bacterial infection. Complex structure renders synthesis impossible. Assessment: recommend further research into enzyme origin. Neat. I should probably grab you for later study. Interesting. We need to find this alien research station. That seems like the next big thing to prioritize. I want to try finding that life pod as well, now that we've got that beacon placed. Maybe we'll try to do that real quick since we're already out here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. So... placed another beacon down there. And to refresh my memory... was it life pod 7? I believe so. 200 meters deep in an area of low ecological activity, 1 kilometer southwest of the Aurora's stern section. So if we can get 200 meters deep in a place that is a full kilometer away from the beacon, with the beacon directly northeast of me, in theory, we'd be set. I'm just going to head southwest from here and hope not to run into any large nonsense until I've got some distance away from the beacon. Okay, now that I'm seeing it all dark and difficult to see down here, I am increasingly seeing the value in the sonar. Making a lot more sense. Pleasant little tone, too. Should make actually spotting the, actually spotting the pod a little easier, too. So dark. Oh, there's another one of the big ones down there. All right. Oh. And a warper. Grand times. Okay. So... beacon. Maybe a little too far away. And not quite directly northeast either. I need to be going a little further... excuse me, fish. Need to be going a little further this direction, I think. Deep. Very deep. Can't go much deeper with the current equipment. Mind yourselves, fish. We are just about there, though. Like, we should be just about in the right spot. I can't go much deeper than this. But looking around using the sonar, can I see anything? Hmm. We're like just about there, almost exactly. In theory. And the sun's coming up finally, thank goodness. Where are you? What did the image look like again? Don't know if I could identify those specific rocks.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah. In a moment. I feel like I'm really close.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
All right. Yeah, I need to repair this thing. Play it safe. Okay. Water. Also repairs.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There you go. So, let's see. Let me get like 1 kilometer away. There we go, just about. In theory, should be below here. What? My guess has been that fish are going to leave the sea moth alone if I'm not in it. Maybe we should go a little higher up. Hey. You sure? Mm-hmm. Darn fish. Okay. Seem to be fewer of them up here, hopefully. Oops, wrong tool. Sunk to 200 meters in an area of low ecological activity. Transmission origin 1 kilometer southwest of Aurora's stern section. Feels about right. Just to be safe. Okay. Gonna find this darn thing. Or barring that, some other cool wreckage and goodies. Okay, a little further away and then down to 200. What's this? Just a kind of plant. Eye stalk, right. I should try collecting samples. Inventory full. little too much titanium. I do not, you know, we have storage for exactly this sort of reason. Don't make me put you in timeout, fish. Okay, yes. In goes all this stuff I don't need on hand. That's very helpful, honestly. Love it. And, also some air. Great. Back to it. Lost track of the eye stalk, but that's fine. I'll find another one later. I'm at the right depth. Excuse you. Can't even tell what that was. There's this thing. Samples. Seeds. Thank you. Okay. Distance good. Depth pretty good. It's got to be right around here. Somewhere. I could have tumbled further down the slope, I guess, but... It feels like it should be, like, right around here. Like, this loosely matches the distance, the depth, where the seafloor is, the direction, close enough. Even looks pretty similar to the photo. And yet... Wait. Ah, finally I found you. Gracious.
Fluid intake.
Not now. I found you finally. Incredible. I was just about to give up. So, nice car? Love the car.
I've tried everything. The analysis circuits on the fabricator are fried. Can barely manufacture the most basic of materials. Want a battery? Here, have a children's toy. Need deep-sea diving equipment? Have some lab tech. Hungry? I'll turn that fruit into dust for you. I'm going forward with trial and error. I hit every button here has got to make something useful eventually.
Frustrating times, sounds like. I guess here's a hat and a toy car and a... Is that a Markiplier doll? Weird. Well, I've scanned it now. I'm also very thirsty. Do I have any water on me? I don't. Probably A good sign that it's time to go home. At least we finally found this darn thing. Anything else of use? I think no. So be it. Let's go get some water. And enjoy the safety of home for a bit. We've been in dangerous areas too long. Feels good being in places where you can see. Didn't realize how much I missed it. Whew.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Found a bit less than I'd hoped, but we survived and we did find a few things, including a weird doll. So, that's something. That must have given us like a log entry or something. Hang on. Dying. That's better. There. So yeah, did that give us like a something else? Well, might as well read whatever else we're missing. It said this was new. Maybe it just hadn't played right.
Average long-range transmission delay, 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 4546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution. Out.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications really offline.
Okay, that must have been what we found that told us a little something about the Neptune ship we need to build for ourselves. Eventually, once I'm done seeing cool stuff here. Magnetite, right? Indigenous life forms, carnivores, stalker teeth. Been using a lot of that for good glass lately. Okay, so this one was just text. It wasn't supposed to be playing audio of some sort. Seemed pretty corrupted. Or a cat typed this. Who can say? And what are our new things? Battery charger. Blessed day. And unusual doll, which we can make for ourselves if we want, I suppose. Silly. Well, we're alive. And we've returned. And the space is looking so nice. Room for improvement. I'll do some of that improvement over the weekend. Getting all this stuff put in actual storage somewhere. But then on Monday, when we come back, it might be time to... Gracious, these do last a really, really long time. If you need power, marble melons will keep you going. Goodness. Anyway, yes. When we come back, it might be time to go try to find... We should probably explore the alien base we found a little more thoroughly, like the exterior of it, at least. And then from there, we can try to find the other one and start maybe researching the disease we are struck with. Oh, okay. Shovelfish. Cool. I'll wait to put another egg in there, since I know I'm going to be base building a bit and running around, and don't want you all to miss whatever it is that I managed to create. Anyway, have a good weekend, everyone. I will see you all on Monday for some more Subnautica. Take care. Goodbye.